Hey everybody, welcome to Life at Sunny Lea, and we are on week 16 of our cleaning and decluttering and organizing of the house. And this week has been another week where we've been outdoors working mainly. And with the puppy, she's a German Shepherd that requires a lot of outside exercise. She is intact, which means she hasn't been spayed or neutered, and so I have to be out here with her when I have her out in the front yard. And so I've been working outside a little bit. And one of the things that we're doing this week is that we're getting all the outdoor furniture. If you put it in storage, we're getting out of storage, and we're cleaning our porches, and we're checking our furniture for any signs of wear. Okay, we're checking to see if it needs to be washed, if they have any bad spots on them, if they need to be repainted. We're checking our cushions to see if they need to be washed, repaired, or replaced. And we're cleaning the floors. And we're putting up any decorations that we want put up. So that's what we're doing outside. And inside, we're still working with our notebook. And last week, if you remember correctly, we started working on a weekly schedule and taking care of mail and stuff. This week, we're going to add to that weekly schedule. When we're doing the mail, we're also going to set aside time to take care of the bills. And we're either going to try to make a organization folder or some type of organization where you keep the bills in order so you know which ones you need to pay. Dusty. So you know which ones to pay. And also a folder for your paid bills, so you know which ones you've already paid. And you can check real quick to find out if you paid it and how much you paid it, so you can keep track of your payment. And so we're going to create time to do the bills. We're going to create a folder for organizing them, and we're going to create a folder for the pay stubs, or the ones that are paid. So we're going to have those three things going, and we're going to check and see if we have any recurring charges or double charges. Like, you say you subscribe to Netflix and your husband did, so you're paying twice for one service. So make sure that everyone's on the same boat and you're not paying for the same, 2 people or 3 people are not paying for the same service for the same house. Also check your recurring charges. If you have an old camera that you had to subscribe to and you're no longer using that camera, but you're still subscribed to that service, which means they update the camera and can put new software on it when it needs. But if you're not using that camera, if you don't even have that camera anymore, get rid of that charge. So check and make sure you're not being paid and having paid for things that you're not using. Another thing we're going to do this week is we're going to see if we can go paperless or go electronic pay with a lot of the bills, if you're comfortable with that. A lot of people aren't comfortable with that, but if you are, it helps the environment by cutting down the paper. Plus, you don't have to worry about writing that check or making that payment every month. Another thing we're going to do is we are going to make a family budget. And you're probably going, oh no. I don't mean to write out every little single thing you do. What I mean basically is to go and figure out what needs to be paid every month and just write that down. And what I like to do is write that down plus write what I paid for that month, so I can compare one month to the other or 1 year to the other. Like taxes, you only do once a year. Dusty, taxes you only do once a year, but it's nice to know how much you paid without having to go through a whole bunch of records to find out. So I do this in pencil, that way I can change it and not have to redo the whole thing every year. Let me check my notes here. I'm out here with the puppy, so I'm kind of scatterbrained a little bit. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to go through the house and find out all those money jars. Remember I had the one on top of the dryer for any coins I find? So go through those and take them to the bank or wherever, and wherever they have one of those coin machines, put them through there and change them out from change to actual dollar bills, so that you can start all over with the coin jars again for the next year. So in summary, we're going to clean our porches, bring out the furniture, clean any outdoor area, fire pit area, wherever you set. And some of you have only one porch, some of you have more than one. I have two outside porches, one enclosed porch, a fire pit area, patio, and the swing area for setting. So I have a lot of different areas I have to clean and make sure that the furniture is good and will hold people. Especially if you have plastic ones, they do wear out, they do break the legs. Make sure they're sturdy. And your metal ones, make sure they're clean and rust free. Paint them if you need to. And cushions, repair them, wash them, clean them, and get them out. I store my cushions in boxes like that outside, so I don't have to worry about them in the winter time. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to create a budget. We're going to create a time for doing the bills. We're going to create a folder for paid bills and organize how we're going to keep the bills that are waiting to be paid. One of those simple little pouches or a little tote bag, something that you can just put them in and keep them in order, is simple. And I'm going to try to go check and make sure you're not paying for anything you're not wanting. That includes magazine subscriptions. If you have a magazine that comes every month and you don't read it and it just sits there, it's not, and you're paying for it, cancel it. If you haven't read it, if you got a magazine that's back in December and it's still sitting in the wrapper, I think it's about time to say, I'm not really interested in that magazine anymore. So that is what we're doing this week. So like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.